What's up, YouTube? So, we got, what'd you say, good news and bad news, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Good news and bad news.
Just leave the frickin' hookah hose just right there.
Good news and bad news. What do most people start with? The good news or the bad news?
Good news.
Most people start with the good news?
Yes.
Okay. Do we even have good news?
We're smoking hookah!
Okay, good news is, one of my co-workers moved into the apartment building, or is moving into the apartment building.
In the process.
Yeah.
She's like half and half right now.
And, she smokes hookah, too. So, we'll have,
A hookah buddy.
a hookah buddy. There's a guy at work that's about to get fired, finally. Nobody likes him. Everybody hates him.
And he likes to talk a lot of smack.
Yeah, he likes to talk shit about me. I mean, he likes to talk crap about me. Sorry.
That's why I said smack.
Yeah, I'm trying not to cuss. Let's see. People have there's a bad rap on hookahs. A really bad rap on them. Rap as in, like, reputation.
Let's look up myths about hookahs.
A lot of people, whenever they see hookahs, they think you're smoking weed out of it.
Very
And
false.
It's not true. I mean, you can. It's not very good for the hookah. Like, it'll stain the hookah and you'll have that flavor in there forever. Which isn't true. I mean, I don't use my hookahs for weed. Never have, never will. Then again, I don't smoke weed, so that's probably why. There's just a really bad reputation. Hookahs are a very social thing. Like, you set up a hookah head, and it's basically just tobacco covered in flavored molasses. That's all it is. Molasses is like syrup, basically. Like, you can go to the store and buy molasses. That's really all it is. You know, yes, it is still bad for you because it's tobacco. You know, it's smoke going in your lungs. But it's not like burning. Like, all it's doing is vaporizing the flavor and vaporizing the tobacco. So it's like having a e-cig with nicotine in it. Same concept here. The bad news is, it's about my dog. No, he didn't die or nothing. He's still alive. He's still all active and a pain in my butt. He tore up our carpet.
Twice.
Like, we have to replace the entire carpet in one section of the house now. So tomorrow, whenever I go to eat lunch with my mom, which I thought was very nice of her to invite me to lunch, or I guess we're gonna go eat lunch with her. I'm gonna have my mom go with me, and I'm gonna take my dog back. Which I know people are gonna be all, you know, you shouldn't take him back to where you got him, and blah 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 blah. But we're taking him back to the Humane Society. That's where we bought him. And they're not gonna put him to sleep. Like, they're not gonna purposely kill him. That's not what they do. I don't know why people say that that's all the Humane Society does is kill animals. Which that isn't really true. I mean, it is, but it isn't.
Missouri was a big state that used to do that.
Anyway, so I gotta get rid of my dog, which I don't know if any of you guys know this about me, but I have to have a pet. I have to. Without a pet, I get really angry. How do I word this?
He basically needs a therapy dog because he's an anxious person.
Yes. And I have anger problems. And I don't know how to control it. I mean, I'm not going to go to a therapist about it because a therapist isn't going to do nothing for me.
Therapists just make you mad.
Yeah, I'm not a therapy person. I will not go to therapy for it. It's not that I have anger problems, it's just that I don't know how to word it. I guess I do have anger problems. Is that it?
Sort of.
I have... It's not really anxiety, is it? Would it be
Yes.
considered anxiety?
Yes.
Really bad anxiety, I guess, to where I get mad.
Moderate.
I've depression either. So I'm not depressed. I'm pretty happy. Pretty, like, joyful all the time. Anyway, we have to get rid of my dog, which sucks because I need an animal. Mainly it has to be a dog, right?
Yes.
Cats don't really work for me. Anyway, I have to have a dog.
Just chewing your own arm, buddy.
Either way, I have to have some kind of dog or canine in my life, because without a canine I get really angry. I take it out on the people that I love, and I don't mean to. I really don't. Like, you can ask her. I don't mean to take it out on her. I say her because she lives with me, you know, she's my wife. So it's not really like my family that has to deal with it, it's her. Anyway, I get angry, I get pissed off, I throw things, I punch walls.
Butch.
Like, you can ask her, whenever we lived with my parents, I've punched how many holes in the wall?
Since I've lived there too.
Yeah, I've punched 2 holes in the wall at my parents' house, and I did 2 holes in the wall here, or 1 hole in the wall.
1 hole because you threw your phone.
Well, there's a dent in the wall now, because of me. Either way. So we have to get rid of my dog, because he's
dying!
he's tearing up my house, and I can't have that.
He's also tearing up my hair.
Stop! So this little guy right here has to go. Which, I know, it's sad. I feel bad for it, because, you know, I have to get rid of him. He's been with us for 3 months? He's pretty much been with us since we moved in here. It's really all I got to say about it. Stop! I think he's causing us more problems than what he's doing good. Like, we get mad at him all the time. All he does is tear stuff up, and
we've tried training him.
it don't work.
He sits.
We've tried putting him in the cage. All he does is whine and bark, and we get complaints on us from the management. He's not working out for us. I think he's
too big for our apartment.
He's too big, and he's the wrong type of dog. Like, we need a small dog, like a Chihuahua, or a Pomeranian, or a Shih Tzu. That's not a cuss word. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that.
Yes.
Even though it's spelt weird, it's spelled like S-H-I-U.
S-H-I-T-Z-U. Or S-H-I-H-T-Z-U.
Yeah. But the way you pronounce it's weird. Anyway, we have to get rid of the dog tomorrow. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take her and my mom with me to do it, because it's probably going to be pretty sad for me. Like, I might shed a tear.
You'll cry.
I'm sure I will.
You'll cry.
We did bring my dog from my parents' house, which we told you in the last video. He didn't work out. He's been with my mom's dog ever since we got him. So that was, what, 2 years ago?
Yes.
1 or 2. Been with my mom's dog for 1 or 2 years, and they have a house that's big enough for him to play fetch in the house. So, you know, he's constantly running around. They have a fenced-in yard. I mean, he's got places to run. I know what you guys are thinking, you know, why don't you take this dog to your mom? But my mom's got 2 dogs and 3 cats, because we gave one of my cats to them, because the cat was destroying this house too. That's really all I got to say. Work's going good for me. I'm finally getting certified to be a mechanic now. Like, I'm doing all the paperwork and all the certification tests and everything now. Finally getting checked off for that. One of the other guys that got hired with me, he was there for the same purpose, but I hate to say it, the guy is, he's scared of the shop. Like, he's scared of the equipment and stuff. Like, the tire machine scares him. I mean, I wouldn't say it scares him, he's, how do I word this? He's not scared, he's just...
He's not interested in becoming certified. He doesn't really want to be out there. He wants to be somewhere else.
He doesn't want to work on the cars. Which, you know, is completely fine. You know, no problem. But we're gonna...
It's even hotter.
I think we're gonna try and make him into a service rider. Which is, Give me 1 second. I'm adjusting the coals. A service rider, so he'll stand outside, out in front of the shop. As people will drive up, he'll meet them at their cars and basically make a work order, or like, how do you explain a work order?
It's a list of things they want done to the car, and so they can be charged correctly for
Right.
it.
So if they want like an oil change, he'll go up to them, greet them, ask them what they want done to their vehicle. He'll make a work order for it, or like a receipt basically, and he'll do that, and he'll run freight at night. Because we have a service rider for in the morning, but we don't have one for the afternoon. So anytime you want your car worked on, you have to come inside, which I mean increases the time a little bit. Because, you know, we could have like one person come in, and then all of a sudden we'll have like 4 people come in wanting stuff done to their car. Increases our...
Let him have it.
My dog just stole a bottle, like a soda bottle. I think it was a soda I had at work, and he's
I don't know where he got that from, actually.
he's chewing on a bottle now.
I don't know where he got that from.
I think I left it here on the table from work. Anyway, we have a new associate. She's a service rider. She's for the morning. Really new, so I can't really, I wouldn't say judge her, but I can't explain how she's doing. Kind of a controversial thing that's going on at work, that once you get certified, you get a pay raise. But everyone that I've talked to that is certified says you don't get a pay raise. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. I hope I get certified, and I hope I do get a pay raise. You know, even if it's like 50 cents. You know, anything at this point is gonna help us. You wanna talk about your work and how it's going? To an extent, like, her job is kind of what do the military call it whenever you can't talk about something?
Confidential?
That's it. Her work's kind of confidential. Kind of.
I am the person that calls you at starting at 8 a.m. and ending at 8 p.m. It calls you and tells you to pay your bill.
Basically a debt collector. I mean, I'm not going to go into detail on like the company or anything like that. But she's on her own now. She's past training.
Thank God.
She's finally getting
Commission.
Can we talk about that? Commissions? Yeah, whatever.
Commission? I won't get in trouble for talking about commission.
She's finally getting commission, which is good. Hey, get out of there! Sorry. She's finally getting commission, which is good, because she made one guy that works there she was training with, she made him a really big commission. Really big.
He hit his monthly goal with this one commission hit.
Like,
and we have very, very high goals. So the fact that he hit his whole goal and capped out, which means he was not allowed to earn any more money for that month in one hit, tells you quite a lot.
I think we figured it up. Screw it, I'm gonna say it.
Can't say it.
Can't say it? Can't say how much he made?
Total, you can say how much he made. Total commission he
made about $5,000 for commission, so he's gonna get like a $5,000 bonus on his check.
Ow!
Which, I don't know about you guys, but $5,000, I could do a lot with that. Like, I could get out of debt. I mean, I don't have much debt, but I mean, I could pay off both of our... No, I can't pay off both of our cars.
Probably pay off your car.
No, I could get rid of my loan. I could pay that off. I could pay off my credit card bill. I could pay off an AT&T bill that I had from a long time ago, which I told you guys in the last video. And I could probably pay down my TV a lot, which you guys probably don't know this, but if you guys need a TV or a bed or anything, best place to go. Don't go to Rent-A-Center. Don't go there. If you want to go to like a rent-to-own place, which I highly recommend, go to... I was about to say MediaCom. Good God. What's that place called? Aaron's. That's it. Go to Aaron's or Aaron's. go to Aaron's. They have really good payments. You can do 2 weeks, you can do monthly. For my TV and my bed, let's see, I have a 55-inch HD TV, 4K resolution. Like the bed, you know that TV that just came out like last year, you know, at the 4K resolution. I got a 55-inch and I have a queen size bed, and my bill's only like what?
150.
150 a month. So I mean, that's really nothing for a TV and a bed. That's nothing. And my TV there, which like I said, we got it like what, 2 months after it came out, 3 months after it came out. So it was like a $12,000 TV, $1,200 TV, not 12,000. $1,200 TV. So I mean, that's not bad. You know, it's an expensive TV. Don't get me wrong. I don't recommend getting one like that expensive. But still, I mean, payment's only $150 for a TV and a bed. That's
Big
not
bed.
bad. A queen size bed, brand new. Or what did we get it? No, we got it new. We got it new for $150. That's not bad. So yeah, we're getting rid of the dog, which means soon, hopefully, once we get caught up on our bills again, soon, I'm gonna have to get another dog. Which, no, I'm not gonna buy one offline. I'm gonna go to the Humane Society again, because that's where I get all my pets. That's where I got my first one. That's where I got this one from. We're gonna go to the Humane Society, and we're gonna get a Chihuahua or a Pomeranian or something small. Yeah, I don't know what else would be small besides a Chihuahua and a Pomeranian. A Shih Tzu.
A Jack Russell Terrier.
A Jack Russell Terrier. Yeah.
But they're crazy.
Yeah, you need a lot of space. I mean, we can get a Beagle or a Dachshund, but I don't know.
They howl a lot.
Yeah, I used to have a Beagle. Like my very
No, he was a Beagle Dash. No, he.
no,
Oh,
my very first dog,
yeah.
Shiloh. He was a hound dog or a Beagle, but his papers didn't say Beagle. Like it said a hound dog. Like what's that movie with the hound dog in it with the big ears? There's a Disney movie with it.
Fox and Hound.
Yeah, thank you. Fox and the Hound. Like, imagine that dog. That's what I had as a puppy. He had big old floppy ears, and he tried to howl. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a puppy howl. It's the most adorable thing in the world. Like,
I mean, you're on YouTube. YouTube it.
YouTube, a puppy hound dog howling. It's the most
Hilarious.
adorable thing you'll ever see. I promise you. Like I'm sure you guys seen cat videos or funny cat videos. Look up puppy hound dog howling. It's adorable. It's so adorable. So that's what's going on with us. Getting rid of our dog tomorrow. Our jobs are going good. Life's going pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some car issues going on right now.
Don't buy a 2011 Chevy Cruze LT.
Another thing about car dealerships, which I'm not even looking for a sponsor from these people because I hate them. Do not, I will repeat myself, do not go to Joe Machens. I know they got like this amazing reputation, you know, they're the best company in the world. Don't go to Joe Machens. Don't do it. I have gotten screwed over twice by them now. I know, you know, you're probably like, oh, you didn't learn from the first time. When you need a car bad and the only place that'll approve your credit and everything is Joe Machens, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But don't go to Joe Machens. Like, she bought a 2011 Chevy Cruze LT, and you've had it for
6 months.
6 months, and her transmission's going out. Now you're probably asking me, how do you know that? Well,
Why is an automatic slipping into neutral on the highway?
yeah. You can be going down the highway doing like
60.
70 miles an hour, and your car will automatically, well, I can't say your car will, her car slips into neutral. Like, you're in drive gear, and no one will hit the gear selector or nothing like that, but her little gear indicator on her dash will light up neutral while still in drive.
It also stalls all the time.
Yeah, she could be going down the highway and her car will just shut off, which is really bad.
I'm pretty sure it's pushing too much gas with the fuel to air Mix.
Oh, you mean running rich?
Mm-hmm.
It's all around bad. Like, she can't go up hills anymore.
No.
Like, if your hill is like this, she's okay. But if your hill is like any slant, any higher than what, like 30 degrees?
30 degrees is probably the max.
30 degrees, and her car will not go up it. Will not. But, good side is, her car is legal. It is tagged. It's all good. My car, on the other hand, which no police officer should be watching this, my car is not legal. Not at all. I haven't paid the taxes on it. I have illegal plates on it, which you're probably thinking, oh, you know, you shouldn't have illegal plates. But hey, which one's better? Expired temp tags or plates that are in my name but for a different car? At least I got plates on it, right? Now, they're about the same when you get pulled over, you know, it's still bad. But at least it's plates, and at least the plates are in my name, right? Still sounds bad.
It's very bad.
But, you know, knock on wood, I haven't got pulled over for it. And if I do, you know, I'm going to be honest with the officer. What you guys need to do this. Be honest with the officer. You know, don't lie to him. Don't do nothing. You know, if you're doing something illegal, admit it. You know, if you're speeding down the highway, say the speed limit's 70, and you're doing like 75 or 80 and you get pulled over, admit it. Don't lie about it, because you're going to get in worse trouble if you lie about it.
I mean, they're going to know anyway. They clocked you doing 80.
Exactly. So if he comes up to your window and he says, hey, do you know why I pulled you over? Say yes and tell him why you think you got pulled over. If you're right, cool. If you're wrong, he'll tell you.
Unless you were doing several different things, then say, no, please explain.
Right. I mean, if you tell him you were doing something, like, say you were drinking and driving and speeding, and say, you know, he pulls you over and he's like, why do I pull you over? You just say, I'm drinking and driving. And he's like, and I clocked you for speeding. Then you just be like, okay. You know, don't lie to him. Don't lie to him.
Well, then you just admitted that you're drinking and driving, and he's going to breathalyze you, and then you're going to go to jail. Like, you're going to go to jail either way.
So, please, be nice to the police out there. You know, they're just out there doing their job. I will admit, sometimes they do harass people, which is wrong. But be honest with them. Like, if you're speeding, say you're speeding. Like, if you're not using your blinker, say you're not using your blinker. Which, by the way, for all the new drivers out there, now, I'm not that old, I'm not that experienced with this.
If you don't use your blinker, I'm going to hate you for the rest of my life.
But whenever you're entering and exiting a roundabout, turn on your blinker. Turn on your blinker when you're entering and when you're exiting. Trust me, if you don't, it is illegal. I know. I've been pulled over for it. But it is illegal. Use your blinkers. And we kind of got off topic there.
This had no topic.
True. But yeah, that's what's going on with us. Life's pretty good. You know, we got to get rid of our dog, which is kind of sad.
How many times are you going to say that?
I don't know.
Stop!
I mean, you have anything to say?
No.
Work's going good?
Yep.
Nobody you're complaining about?
Nope.
I guess that's it. So, what? See you guys tomorrow, I guess?
Yep.
Alright, see you guys tomorrow.